All right, what's up, folks? It's your man Lou from LoopholeMarketers.com and MakeMoneyOnlineWithLou.com. It is Friday, so we are doing our Free Fridays trivia answer. Sent the question out on Monday, or the keyword drill, kind of like what we did last week. The reason that I wanted to do this is because it's, for me, I believe, well, I know that it's very important to master this skill if you want to actually make money online. The way that you make money online is by getting traffic. And if you don't know how to analyze a keywords competition, you won't be able to get any traffic. So you need to master this skill in order to get to the end result, which is making money. When you master this, you'll be able to make money at will. All right, so I sent out a list of keywords on Monday and had people basically arrange these keywords from the highest competition to the lowest amount of, from the lowest amount of competition to the highest amount of competition. Out of everyone that submitted this, only one person got it right, and that person is David S. So congratulations, David S. You are the winner for this week's keyword drill or Free Fridays trivia. That means that you get a free 30-minute one-on-one coaching consultation call, which we'll schedule next week. Okay, so let's jump right into this. I noticed that some people got this keyword phrase and this keyword phrase. They were switching these back and forth. And that is the reason why everyone else lost. The majority of everyone else switched these two. And as I went back through these keywords, I noticed that this does show two. So I think that I think I know the reason to that, and I'll talk about that a little later, I think. Okay, so let's go back over this formula that you use in order to find out a keywords competition. So as you can see, that is entitled, colon, and then 2 quotation marks. Now you put the keyword phrase right between the quotation marks. What that does is it shows you every page that Google has in their index that has that specific phrase in the title. The reason you want to know that is because if a web page doesn't have that keyword phrase in the title, then they're not really competing. So this is how you actually find out your true competition. Okay, so with that one, put that in and it says 2. Now previously here it says 0. I think the reason that it changes because some of these numbers are going to fluctuate, but for the most part I figured that the keyword phrases will still stay in the same order, which they do, besides these two. So I'll be more mindful of that the next time I do one of these drills. So does Wise have a doorbell camera? It says 0 here, but now it says 2. I think the reason is because if you've ever done SEO, you'll notice that sometimes your content pops in and out of the search engine results. I think that's what happened here. Sometimes it pops out, but then it always comes back. I think that might be why the numbers went where they fluctuated the way they did. So you see that one is 2. And then this phrase is 2 as well. And if I go to this one here, $42. So that fluctuates a bit. It says 55, but that one is 42, so that fluctuates a little bit. I'm gonna paste this one in there. It said 93. 87, so that fluctuates a little bit too. Now, the point is, while I'm doing this, I want you to also observe that these keywords have low competition. So these keywords that I'm giving you are actual keywords that you could actually use because they've been proven to have low competition. You've proved it yourself, or you're seeing it now being proven on the screen. That means that you can use these keywords in the title of a YouTube video, in a blog post, something like that, and be able to capitalize on this. Now, what is the sweet spot? What is the amount of competition that you want to look for to know specifically if you'll be able to rank or not? I can't tell you that in this video because that information is given exclusively to members of my membership site. If you'd like to join that, the link is below this video. You could always join and get access to that information as well as a ton of other stuff. I just uploaded 20 new reviews. We reviewed 20 different products, and all of that stuff is exposed in the training. You get to see the keywords and watch the reviews themselves and hear what we say to review the products, all that stuff. And of course, I'm going to let you see all the clicks and the sales and all that too, so you know which campaigns to copy. All right, so let's go to the next one. That one says 240 as opposed to 252. This one is 745. That happens sometimes so that they know you're not software, some type of analytics software. 741, so that's not too far off. I will say the smaller the number is, the easier the competition level is. And if you want to try this out yourself without having to join my training, the best way to do that would be to get a list of keywords and then run them through this formula here and get the numbers. So you would make a list like this, and you would organize those keywords from the least competitive to the most competitive based on the number. Then you would create content for those keywords and upload that content. And as you upload that content, eventually the content will get indexed and start to rank. And then you'll see, depending on which keyword level, where it begins to be, where it's easy. And then when it starts to become harder and harder and harder for the keywords to show up, then you'll know where the sweet spot is. That's how I figured it out. So if you think that's difficult, that's what I did to figure it out. Or of course you could just join my membership site and I'll show it to you. And also show how I figure out the competition level for a keyword on YouTube, which is not something I'll go over in these videos. It's a different technique because YouTube doesn't show you any numbers. So it's a bit different how you would find that competition there. Okay, so the next keyword is best video doorbell. Put that in here. 1300. So that's a bit different too. It's a little more, but everything's pretty much still in the same order. And then video doorbell is the last keyword. And as you can see, wait, something is wrong there. Video doorbell, 3 L's. Video doorbell is still in the 200,000s, even though it's a bit different than this number. So you could tell that would be a ton of competition because Google already has enough keywords or enough web pages that have that keyword phrase in the title. They don't need any new ones. But when you go to a phrase like this, does Wise have a doorbell camera? If I put that in there, Google only has 2. So they need more content. So if you were to create a YouTube video or, I don't know, any type of Web 2.0 site, maybe a Facebook page, something like that, you would probably be able to rank for this without even building any backlinks to the page because of how little competition there is, and Google needs you. It's kind of how we take advantage of the algorithm, by creating the content that they need, that they're telling us that they need, by doing stuff like this. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll do another trivia next week. I'll probably try to keep it along these lines so that we're still sharpening this skill. Because like I said, this is really important if you really want to make money online. When you can do this very easily, when you can look at a list of keywords the way that we just did and run through it and figure out which keywords are the easy ones and which ones are going to be the tough ones, this thing will become a lot easier for you. You'll be able to get a lot more content to the top of the search engines and get more traffic consistently. So I'll see you guys not on Monday because I'll be out of town on Monday. So probably Tuesday or Wednesday is when I'll be submitting the next trivia question. So stay tuned for that. And of course, maybe more information in between. In the meantime, like I said, you could always join my case study that's going on right now. If you want to see all the work that I'm doing, get a full view of the keywords and the products that I'm promoting and everything and all the information in between. Yep. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.